Now it's official. Google searches for the phrase how to trade gold. They are now back at the highest levels seen in over a decade. This, of course, comes as no surprise, considering that the current macroeconomic backdrop that is fueling a perfect storm for gold, firmly positioning the precious metal as one of the best performing asset classes of 2024. At the beginning of the year, analysts at the Gold and Silver Club, we officially dubbed 2024 the year of the metals. Now, of course, we're starting to see why. Fast forward 10 months on to the present day, gold is not just having a great year, but in fact, it's the world's favourite precious metal, having one of its best years ever in history. As gold prices continue their unstoppable run higher, scaling to new all-time record highs for a fifth consecutive quarter in a row, conclusive evidence that shows that we're now in the early stages of a new super cycle for gold. Gold has been on a parabolic run since October of last year, rallying from 1,800 US dollars per ounce to score back-to-back all-time record highs, not once, not twice, but on 37 separate occasions so far this year. Yes, you heard that correctly. That's 37 all-time record highs so far in 2024. Last week, in fact, gold prices, they yet again rocketed to an all-time record high of 2,750 US dollars per ounce, surpassing the previous all-time record high reached earlier on in the week. Gold is now up more than 39% from its February low of 1,984 US dollars per ounce, but even more remarkably, gold prices, they're now up over 53% from 12 months ago. Gold's record-breaking run, that's been nothing short of impressive. Never before in history have we seen the precious metal score multiple all-time record highs in such a short period of time. The big question now is how high will gold prices go for the remainder of the year? Only time will tell. However, one thing we do know for certain is that savvy traders, they are not waiting around to find out. Right now, the precious metal is being driven by a multitude of bullish tailwinds. This includes escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, which could rapidly send gold prices above $3,000 per ounce. We have growing instability in China's economy, which has forced Beijing to launch its most aggressive economic stimulus package since the 2008 global financial crisis. Central bankers around the world, they continue to accumulate gold at a record-setting pace, combined with a global pivot towards lower interest rates. Ballooning global debt, uncontrollable government borrowing, which currently sits at a record 315 trillion, that in itself is yet another major catalyst fueling a global rush for gold, making allocation for precious metals in a diversified portfolio an essential necessity. Over in the United States, the Congressional Budget Office forecasts that the US to GDP ratio that would exceed 150% by 2034 from 99% at present. Put another way, that will slingshot the nation's debt to the highest level in US history. Interestingly, there is historically a strong correlation between US debt and gold prices. Conclusive evidence shows that during the period where US national debt has ballooned from $5 trillion to $35 trillion, gold prices, they have risen by 10x. This is all since the year 2000. That's a staggering gain of over 826% since the beginning of the century. Let's not forget the upcoming US presidential election, which is only now 7 days away. The fact that both presidential candidates are proposing inflationary policies guarantees to unleash one of the most bullish backdrops for gold prices that we have ever seen. One of the most bullish catalysts of all is the De-dollarization movement, which officially enters a new phase after Russian President Vladimir Putin unveiled plans for a new gold-backed BRICS currency at the 16th annual BRICS summit last week. The significance of all of this cannot be understated, especially since the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, they now collectively control over 20% of the world's total gold reserves. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is clear: the stars are aligning for gold, which ultimately suggests it won't take much for prices to reach all new record highs in the coming weeks and months ahead. Extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, we have a magnitude of events that are currently unfolding, and it comes as no surprise why gold is everyone's favorite market right now. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, but you still want to make 2024 your best ever, Now is the time to take action. With everything that is currently unfolding on the global macro front, 2024, it is officially on track to be one of the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable years in our 15-year history. Our clients, they've already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns this year, and we're only in October. To put that another way, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they've already made more money this year than they made in the entire 12 months of last year. What we're seeing right now is nothing short of extraordinary. It's times like these they make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make the final 65 days of 2024 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster period due to all the current macroeconomic events that are unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we are consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They have already made in excess of 6, 7, and 8-figure returns, and we still have another 2 months left to go. All of our clients have already been fully briefed, prepared, and ready to make the final 2 months of the year their biggest and best yet. If you want to join them in making the remainder of 2024 your most rewarding ever, then go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's move over to the charts. We'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we head into a new week. Firstly, let's start off here with gold. Gold currently trading at 2,743 US dollars per ounce. So far, over the month of October, gold prices, they are up 4%. We keep continuing to see back-to-back moves to all-time record highs. Of course, we've seen this now over 37 times in 2024, gold breaking out to all-time record highs. As discussed previously, very simply, we're going to keep our core position here on gold. We're looking for higher prices in the lead up to the election, which is only 1 week away, which could see exaggerated moves on the market that we definitely do not want to miss out on. Any moves that we see breaking out and going parabolic to the upside, we will take that as an opportunity for exit liquidity, not only on gold, but also on silver. Silver, we took the opportunity at the beginning of last week to lock in 1,100 points on one of our core positions that we entered into earlier on this year. We took the windfall amount of profit, so essentially that was an $11 move here for silver that we managed to capitalize on, and we're still keeping our other core position on with a view to bank further profits on election night volatility, utilizing that for exit liquidity. Palladium has been absolutely immense. It's currently up 22% in the month of October. We banged the drum with you back in August and September. Huge buy opportunities on Palladium at that point. We got half a dozen trades on, all from $900 down towards 820 US dollars per ounce. Of course, the rest is history. And now we have Palladium prices. They are broken out to 1,219 US dollars per ounce. Now, alongside that, we also have platinum, which continues to correlate with Palladium. And we're seeing platinum prices, they're up 5% so far this month as well. Finally, with crude oil here, we've broken back towards the swing lows. We've discussed this with you multiple times before. We've taken the opportunity to bank a windfall amount of profit on this market. It's been absolutely immense, buying previously at the swing lows, capitalizing on the huge impulse move that we got into the beginning of October, but then not being complacent. We mentioned to you multiple times before, make sure that you are locking in profits. We'd seen over a 1,200 point move in a very short period of time. Subsequently, what we saw is many traders out there got a lot of FOMO. They start looking at the news. They see the geopolitical risk is escalating. They think it's a good idea to FOMO in and buy crude oil above $75, $76 per barrel. And of course, they get liquidated and flushed out on the subsequent sell-off that we've seen, which is normal as you move beyond the middle of October. The last commodity report we went through with you, we talked you through weakness that you will see with crude oil once you start hitting the middle of October onwards here. The narrative was getting very much in favor flavor of geopolitical risk, of traders wanting to buy oil much higher. The problem I've seen here with crude oil, I've observed that many traders that have missed the moves on oil over the course of this year, oil, we've had 84 wins on this market throughout 2024. It's been absolutely immense for us at the Gold and Silver Club. However, we're at a point now where we are starting to look at much lower prices in order to build out a position here. We're seeing the typical weakness that you would associate with from middle of October onwards, especially in the lead up to election. The lower the better that we can build out further positions. All of our trades are protected on this market. We're banked to win full amount of profit multiple times throughout 2024. More recently, just at the beginning of October, where we broke back above 76 US dollars per barrel, but by no means are we FOMOing into this market. We're looking at opportunities to buy back even lower. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and cutting-edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There's a massive gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis, gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of that bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence-driven approach, or you will just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort. You'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, those days they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up against you. If you want to change your results, you must change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive data-driven and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders, it is only reserved for professional traders in the banks, in the hedge funds, with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound that with the fundamentals, macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations. Then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we're in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on these huge money-making opportunities, build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application. We will get in touch ASAP.